I agreed to fake date my crush to make his ex jealous, but now she's asked me to be her bridesmaid. When Jake asked me to be his fake girlfriend, I thought it was my dream coming true. I'd liked him since sophomore year, and suddenly he was holding my hand in public and calling me babe. He said his ex Emma wouldn't stop texting him, and if she thought he moved on, she'd leave him alone. I said yes immediately. For 2 weeks, we went to parties together, posted couple photos, and I even met his parents. It felt so real that I started forgetting it was fake. He'd kiss my forehead when people were watching and text me good morning every day. I knew it was all for show, but my heart didn't care. I even bought a new dress just to impress him at his friend's wedding. My roommate kept warning me that I was getting too attached, but I ignored her. I thought maybe if I played the part well enough, it could become real. Then one day, Emma showed up at my coffee shop job. She sat down at the counter and smiled at me like we were old friends. "I heard you're with Jake now," she said. "I'm really happy for you guys. You're so pretty." I didn't know what to say, so I just nodded awkwardly. Then she pulled out her phone and showed me a text from Jake. It was from that morning, time-stamped just an hour ago. The text said, "Don't worry, I'm just using her to make you jealous. She means nothing. Give me another week and I'll drop her." My stomach dropped. I felt sick. Emma kept smiling and said, "I know what he's doing, but I wanted to meet the girl he's using. You seem nice. That's why I wanted to invite you to be my bridesmaid." I stared at her, completely confused. She laughed and said, "Jake and I got back together 2 days ago. We're getting married next month. He just didn't tell you yet because he wanted to keep up the act a little longer. Apparently, he likes having 2 girls fighting over him." I felt like the biggest idiot alive. My hands were shaking. I thanked her for the invite and said I'd think about it. She left a $20 tip and walked out. That night, Jake texted me saying we should keep fake dating for another week. He said Emma was almost ready to beg him back. I didn't respond. Instead, I texted Emma and told her I'd love to be her bridesmaid. She was thrilled and added me to the wedding group chat immediately. For the next 3 weeks, I played along perfectly. I went to dress fittings, helped plan the bachelorette party, and even gave a speech at the bridal shower about how perfect they were together. Jake had no idea I knew the truth. He kept texting me updates about our fake relationship while planning his real wedding behind my back. He even asked me to be his date to a work event the same week as his bachelor party. At the rehearsal dinner, I stood up to give my bridesmaid toast. The room was packed with over 100 family members and friends. I smiled sweetly at Emma and said, "I'm so grateful you invited me to be part of your special day, especially after Jake spent 2 weeks using me to make you jealous." The room went completely silent. You could hear people gasp. Jake's face turned white as a sheet. I pulled out my phone and read his text out loud word for word, including the part where he called me nothing. Emma's smile disappeared instantly. She turned to Jake and said, "You told me you broke up with her weeks ago. You swore on your mother's life." Jake tried to explain, stuttering badly, but Emma threw her drink in his face and stormed out crying. Her mother followed screaming at Jake, calling him a disgrace. Half the guests started leaving. The wedding was canceled the next day. Emma texted me saying, "Thank you for not letting me marry a liar. I dodged a bullet because of you. We should get coffee." Jake never spoke to me again, and honestly, I've never felt better about losing a crush. My roommate bought me cake to celebrate.